Welcome back, everybody, to Hoops on SSB. It's that time again to get started. And one of the more fun pregame intros in the area. The cheerleaders come out, the lights come off, and Orange Park comes to stomping. We're going to stop right here for the playing of the national anthem, and then we'll get to your starting lineups. It's Hoops on SSB. Stay right here. Unfortunately, everybody in the area likes Whitney Houston's rendition of the national anthem, but YouTube does not, so we have to mute that, unfortunately. But nonetheless, we have honored America. We are now ready to honor these teams and get started with basketball here in just a minute. Hoops on SSB brought to you in part by First Baptist Church of Orange Park, just up the road on Kingsley Avenue there. We appreciate their support. While we're on the subject of sponsors, and while we have a second, if you are an area business and you are looking to increase your reach and would like to reach the parents and students of the athletes that we cover and more on SSB, please send us an email, sunshinestateBroadcasting@gmail.com, to start the conversation on how you can become a partner with SSB. And now here comes the fun part. While we're talking about here, starting lineups on the board for Ed White. Number 3, Ty Vincent. Number 5, Tylico Maduro. Number 10, Ja'Cory Donaldson. Number 21, Ashton Reed. And number 24, Jamal Wright. For Orange Park on the floor tonight, your starting 5, you'll get number 1, Dylan Larson, the junior. Number 3, Xavier Longmire. Number 5, Keon Brown. Number 33, Josiah Bell. And number 34, Quayshawn Blocks. On the screen there for you. Head coach at Orange Park, Derek Kernitsky, in the bright orange polo and the shoes to match. Well, I tell you what, this guy is the best dressed coach in the area. That's for sure. We appreciate these guys so much for having us out yet again. This is the second of 3 games we will have here at the Raider Dome. Definitely going to get a key matchup later between Orange Park and Oakley. If we're going to be bouncing around the Clay County for a couple of those games, that is going to be some interesting basketball as we progress into the season. All right, the lights are on and everybody's home. Orange Park in the white with the orange trim. Ed White in the black with green on yellow numbers and white trim. Jump center tonight for the Commanders, Tylico Maduro. And Josiah Bell will take care of business for Orange Park. And I apologize to Mr. Maduro if I am screwing up the pronunciation of his first name. Do my level best to pronounce that correctly. Hopefully, if I hear anything different, I will adjust accordingly. But nonetheless, we are ready to go. Tuesday Night Hoops on SSB. We're starting. Thank you for joining us tonight. And we're underway with a scramble for the ball, but Orange Park will get things started. Larson will start things off. Orange Park likes to run a lot of motion offense. They like to screen around up top, try to get somebody into the lane, get that high percentage shot. No dice on that one. They'll turn the ball over to the Commanders. This is our first look at Ed White this season. That's Vincent playing point. Leave a man open out there down low and thought about a shot. Head fake. Has some help. Tries to get around a screen into the paint. Left hand too much. Orange Park will take over. Keon Brown now dips it down to Larson on the left side, or right side rather. There we go, and have a bucket. First points of the board to Orange Park. Wide open shot. That's a three ball. That's a little strong. Rebound Orange Park. Larson will grab that and they'll move quick. They'll rotate around to Longmire, back to Larson, try to get into the paint. Dribble around, good pull-up jumper, nice shot. Quayshawn Blott with the score. Vincent come around a little half-court pressure from the Raiders. He'll pass it off. Donaldson gets it down low. Dribble drive into the lane, into some traffic tips, and that's out of bounds. A little too strong there. And Commanders turn it over. 6:16 to go in the first quarter. Brown pulls it up. No good. Good rebound by the Commanders. They'll move in transition. Well, they sure like to be in a hurry here in high school. Wide open three. That's a good one. Ja'Cory Donaldson opens up the scoring for the Commanders and brings it to 1. Quick over to Blott. Larson will recover it. Trying to look onto the right side, nothing doing. Longmire comes outside to Brown. Brown puts it on the floor, spins around. Larson will move and rotate. Longmire will take a shot at it and kick it back out. Brown's got an open three. He's good. Keon Brown for a triple. 7-3 now. Both teams not playing very patient offense. They're constantly moving. Donaldson will try to get into the lane, just avoids the contact. Good pass underneath, but no look at the basket. And then the put-up is good. Ashton Reed got that bucket there for the Commanders to make it a 2-point game. Orange Park. Little crossover, little move. He's going to get fouled, or are they going to call the travel? Yes, they did. I thought they might call the travel on that one. Comes at 4:55 to go in the first turnover. Back to work for the Commanders. Orange Park feinting pressure in the backcourt, and they back off. Settle into a 2-3 zone. Donaldson will come around that right side, loses the handle on it. Longmire's going to get a turnover. He's 2-on-1, dribbles it up, and then takes it himself. Xavier Longmire doing some ball handling. It looks like Coach Kernitzy's going to bring a whole line change here. The starters will come out for a little bit here. Pinball, little bounce off the head there. Keon Brown will bring it back up. Larson kicks it up. Brown thought about it, tried to see an outlet, and Longmire gets it to Blott. Larson now wide open for three, just off. Rebound, put back as an air ball, that's no good. And the Commanders grab that. Vincent now on his own, kicks it out, another open three, just a little strong, no box out, rebound Orange Park. Both teams moving back and forth in a hurry to run the offense. Good move by Brown, tries to dish to Blott, and then he'll end up in traffic, but he'll turn it around and put it in. Quayshawn Blott opens the lead up to 6 now. Again, Orange Park, a little aggressive on defense. That one's going to go harmlessly to the sidelines. And a whole line change coming in now for the Raiders. And we'll sort all that out in just a second. Ontario Mallory coming into the game. Anthony Rest coming into the game. And I think we have a timeout called. Ed White will call their first timeout of the game. They're going to call a full timeout here. Comes at 3:28 to go in the first quarter. 11-5 right now. Orange Park with the lead. And again, we're happy you're joining us tonight here on Hoops on SSB. The first of 2 games we'll have for you this week. Tonight at the Raider Dome. Tomorrow, we're off. Thursday night, we head over to the Nest for the first time this season as the Fleming Island Golden Eagles will welcome the Bradford Tornadoes. Tip-off scheduled for 7:30 for varsity game. Again, our broadcast will be determined by the varsity game getting started and the JV game rounding down. So join us around about 7:30. We'll have a brief pregame show, get you fired up for the first time at the Nest in the Golden Eagles. Then the week following, we're back at Oakleaf over at the Palace. We're going to get a really good ball game between St. Augustine and Oakleaf. That's on December 12th. And some other games on the horizon right now as we get into December and January. So welcome to the busiest time of the year for us. Back to action here. That's Mallory in a double team. Gets out of it, dishes off. Quayshawn Blott will finish it off. The big man gets 2 more on the board. Orange Park can do that all night. Commanders take advantage of some movement, and there's going to be a foul right there. Call the foul on Anthony Rest. That's the first foul called of the game. Rest's first personal foul. Turnover, Orange Park. Kick it out, thought about a 3, then squares up again. That's short, rebound Blott. He puts it back in. Extends the lead to 10 right now. Quayshawn Blott, a machine. Ashton Reed now on the left side. He dishes it out to Vincent. Vincent up top. Kicks it to Jamal Wright, who's in some pressure. Got to watch that bounce a little bit. Wiggling the feet. Open 3. Good screen. Good 3. Nice shot by Ja'Cory Donaldson in front of the screen to cut the lead to 7. Tim Smith now dribbles in the lane, and then they're going to call a traveling violation again. Inbounds. Orange Park now switching to double team full court pressure now, man defense. And Ed White breaks the press, but not without getting the ball loose. And they give it up. Fast break now. Underneath, off the glass, that's good. Campbell jumps into the game, he scores. Call a quick foul right there. Comes at 1:51. Call the hand check on number 4, Tim Smith. That's his second team foul this quarter. Two team fouls for Orange Park, nothing for Ed White just yet. Vincent in a double team, trying to bounce it out, gets it to Donaldson. Donaldson kicks it out. Get it to the hole, off the glass, take it to the bank all day long, and score. So Ed White breaks around the jumpy Orange Park defense, gets a score on that possession. Campbell floats it up. No good. Commanders will rebound it. There's 2-on-1. Orange Park now gets the numbers in. White pulls up. Vincent kicks it out. They'll try to run that rotation again. Dish in the lane. That's Maduro. Maduro in a double team. He's going to get called for a traveling violation, unfortunately. Over to Mallory. Mallory almost has his pass tipped away. Ress kicks it to Smith, now to Mallory. Mallory 3-ball. Good. Ontario Mallory extends it to 10 for the Raiders. Full court press, and they're going to get a foul called right there. Ress's second personal foul. Third team foul. Bring it back in. Vincent will cut through. He cuts to the basket, or cuts to the outside rather. Tries to come around that pressure. Can't do it. Dish. Attempted a block, no good. No box out by White there. Orange Park now on the attack again. Keon Brown, Longmire, got some of the starters back in. Brown on the outside. 3-ball, no good. Rebound from the Commanders. Just avoids the backcourt violation there. Longmire with a steal attempt, and it gets stopped right there. Good hands by Xavier Longmire to pop that loose. 12.5 seconds. Vincent, way down low. Kicks it back out top, rotates around to the top of the key. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Orange Park, time expires, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. We got 8 minutes in the books, and Orange Park's got a commanding lead right now, 20-10. Let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back for the second quarter. Hoops on SSB returns after this.
Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Welcome back to the second quarter here. Hoops on SSB, brought to you in part by First Baptist Church of Orange Park. We appreciate you joining us this evening. 20-10 our score. Orange Park with a solid lead right now. Interesting thing about Ed White in that first quarter, no fouls committed. Despite a lot of the aggressive play by both teams in that first quarter, Ed White did not commit a personal foul. Orange Park has got 3 right now. Anthony Ress has already got 2 fouls in the books. Tim Smith with 1. And we're back in action here. And there's a foul right there. That one's going to come on Longmire after the contact. Called it on number 2. There's no number 2 on the floor right now. That was on number 3. Referee there admitting to one of his senior moments. That's okay. That was the foul was indeed on Xavier Longmire. Anthony Ress is not on the court right now. Good head fake and no shot, but the foul committed. Longmire's second foul, second team foul. And for the Commanders, they'll have their first free throw attempts of the evening. First one's good. That's Tyler Maduro on the line. 1 of 1 right now. Try to make the second one. And he's good. Perfect from the line. Full court pressure now by the Commanders. They're going to try to see if they can slow down this Orange Park offense. Larson and Longmire trying to break the press, and Ed White gets the turnover they're looking for. Maduro dishes off to Vincent. Vincent off the glass. That's good. Commanders press works, cuts the lead to 6. They'll stay with it. Longmire back and forth on the weave. They'll break through. Keon Brown. They'll get a reset. Brown from downtown. Oh, that was close. Rebound for Ed White. Donaldson will bring it down court. And we're going to get a traveling violation called right there. 1 step too many, son. I mean, the cheerleaders crack me up. The Orange Park cheerleading squad has got to be one of the best in the county at basketball games. They're so much fun. They got the wildest things they say. Back to work here, Longmire on the right side. Cuts it down low. Blott running on 2 bodies, and he'll bounce it. No good. Almost contact there, no call. Vincent will hurry down court. They'll try to do the same thing. Turn around and shoot, and it's good. Deshaun Simpson gets in the scorebook with a bucket tonight. Orange Park will call a timeout here. Coach Kernitsky wants to talk about that exchange as Ed White has now sliced the deficit down to 4, 20-16 in the second quarter. Orange Park's largest lead has been 10 so far. But again, clean game right now for Ed White. Not a single foul committed in the first 10 minutes of the game almost. 9.5 minutes, 9 and change without having committed a foul. Orange Park, meantime, trying to break this pressure. Quayshawn Blott on the outside. Longmire will get it. Bring it over to Brown. Brown, try that 3-ball again. Back of the rim, no good. Commanders will move it quick. Vincent, 100 miles an hour down court, floats that one up there, no good. Rebound, Keon Brown. Now they'll go down to the other side of the court. He'll try to take it coast to coast, dishes to Longmire. Longmire kisses it off the glass, and that's good. An exchange of body blows back and forth here with Ed White and Orange Park going at it. The lead is back to 6. Outside shot for Donaldson, no good. Josiah Bell gets the rebound. Keon Brown now up court. Brown, aggressive dribble. He'll try to float it in. Can't get the roll, but he will get the... No, they actually turned the ball over, but my goodness gracious, he took it with a great burst of speed. Just couldn't get the gravity to work his way. Commanders now trying to get that rotation back in. They like to run that motion off and see if they can get somebody in the paint for a high percentage shot. Vincent out will rotate now. That was a look for a 3, won't take it. Vincent now will take a 3 up top. Too strong, tipped, rebound. Bell will haul it back in, dish to Larson, back to work. Longmire thought about a 3, kicks it back out to Keon Brown, who comes back up top, a little patient. Looking one-on-one with Deshaun Simpson, and then he goes out into the lane, kicks it out. Larson on the outside, swish. Just make it look easy. Excellent execution on the offense. Vincent takes it himself, too strong. Brown will haul it in. Ed White falls back, way downtown for a 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Back on the break, Vincent will lay it up himself. No, Brown hauls it in. Call a foul there, and that might be the first foul committed by Ed White. Call the foul on Deshaun Simpson. That is his first. And yes, that is the first personal foul committed by Ed White so far in the game. That's pretty good to go almost 12 minutes or so without having committed a foul. Larson will slow dribble this back up. Blot. Up top, Larson thought about it. Puts it on the ground. It looks like Ontario Mallory back in. Larson can't get around the three up front. Look, tip pass to Blot. He tries around the double team. He's good. And boy, he's been working it inside the paint. Usually has two bodies on him when he's trying to do that. Quick passes around. Ed White really moving the ball, and they're going to get a foul called. That's Xavier Longmire's third personal, so Tim Smith is going to come in. Longmire already in foul trouble. And Dylan Larson will take a seat, so it looks like, yeah, two subs in there. Looks like we might have had a timeout called, so another foul there. Tim Smith called a personal. That's his second. Fourth team foul now for Orange Park. Next one will put Ed White over the limit, and they'll shoot. Ball's loose. Ontario Mallory one-on-one with Vincent. And did he get the charge? Or did he get the block foul? I think they're going to call the blocking foul. Nope, I guess they changed their mind and called it on Ed White. Ty Vincent gets called for the defensive foul. Ontario Mallory will come on for a three-point play. Count the basket. One shot's good. 30-16 now. Orange Park opening that lead. Way downtown. Donaldson squares up for three. He got it. You're going to give it to him. He's going to take it. Orange Park now on the move. Kick out. Try to reset the offense. Smith down to Blot, and they're going to get him for traveling. That's a couple of traveling violations on Orange Park. They've called Happy Feet a few times. Vincent in the corner now. Full-on, full-court pressure for Orange Park. 3 men up. Now they'll fall back. Donaldson swings it out. Vincent with a dish there. That's Ashton Reed. Gives it back to Ty Vincent. Reed will take a three now. Too strong, no good. Rebound rests, and then they're going to call a jump ball. Josiah Bell checks in for Quayshawn Blott. They're going to say Orange Park basketball on the possession arrow. Coach Kernitsky slowing things up a little bit. And they give it to Bell. Bell gets down low, scores easily. Staying with full court pressure now. Jalen Bullard in for the Commanders. Pass over the middle. Good movement by Ed White there to get that in the lane. And Deshaun Simpson puts the bucket. Tim Smith now. Smith. Quick pass. Good defense by Ed White to stay with it. (32-21) now, just 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in our half. Another open three, no good. Bell will keep it in. Orange Park stays alive. No good. They'll get another rebound attempt. Orange Park loses that one. And ball's on the floor. Looks like we'll have another jump ball. Officials are going to stop that one right away. So we get a call here. Yep, so the arrow will stay towards Ed White now on the jump ball. No foul called. Three ball, no good. Stop it right there. So the Commanders have edged back in this game a little bit, but Orange Park just doing too much in the paint right now, and they've opened up the threes quite a bit. Smith gives it back to Mallory. Cross court. Larson was open there for a minute. Smith will now take a three. A little strong. Good rebound. That's Ricardo Benoit. Rico Benoit in the game for the first time. And they're going to call another traveling violation. And he knew it, too. He knew. Something this Orange Park team has talked about, from what we understand from Coach Granitsky, that they've gone in the locker room and had some accountability discussions. Nothing huge, but taking ownership of when they make mistakes and then building on that. And we're going to get a foul called here. Dylan Larson's first foul. Ed White now in the bonus. They will shoot no matter what the foul. And if I'm Ed White right now, I think I'd want to slow things down just a little bit. Any points right now where the Orange Park defense is not in your face is a good thing. No good. Deshaun Simpson will come back up, try that second one. Simpson gets one of two. Full court pressure again by Ed White. Mallory gets out of it. Good ball movement by the Raiders. Almost lost the handle. Brown kicks it out and rotates. Smith will come back up top, give it over to Mallory, who thought about it. Smith dribble drive, looks for an outlet, finds it. Larson will recover, and Mallory takes his three shot. Good. Ontario Mallory with a triple there. Good ball movement by the Raiders to get around the pressure. Staying full court. Ja'Cory Donaldson gets through. Ed White sets the offense. Simpson over to Vincent, trying to rotate to that left side, and they kick it back up top. Dribble on the floor. Vincent, three ball, short. Just a little off on that one. Mallory hauls it back in. Commanders stay in pressure, waning seconds of the half. Last 10 here. Mallory dribbles into the lane, floats it up there, tries to draw contact, doesn't do it. Blott puts it on the floor. Ed White's got a chance to add something here at the end of the quarter, and they can't do it. And that's how we go to the half. Orange Park leading 35-22. And very entertaining first half of play. Orange Park in a little bit of foul trouble, though. We'll recap some of that and more. When we come back, let's take a halftime break, and we'll have the third quarter of action in just a couple of minutes. You're watching Hoops on SSB live from the Raider Dome, and we shall return.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Welcome back to halftime here from the Raider Dome. 35-22 our score. Orange Park with the lead over Ed White. In a pretty good ball game so far. Orange Park's got to keep a lookout, though. They are in some early foul trouble. Xavier Lawnmeyer already has 3 fouls tonight. Anthony Ress and Tim Smith with 2. Dylan Larson just with 1. Meanwhile, Ed White, despite being down 13 points, only committed 2 personal fouls so far. We will attempt to get Coach Derek Knudski post-game if possible. We know he likes to scamper off right after the game to go to the locker room. By the way, I have not been able to look at it right now, but I haven't heard him do it. But right now the stomp cam is kind of quiet. Let's see if we can pay attention to that in the second half. He likes to jump up and down quite a bit, but hadn't had a whole lot to complain about so far this game. Raiders have done a pretty good job. Orange Park will start the quarter with the ball. Longmire will get that in the backcourt. Mallory shoots quickly, nothing. Commanders will come around on the attack. Donaldson dishes into the paint. Double teamed. Looks for a little help, finally gets it. Vincent rotates around, back to the elbow. That's Maduro, and we're gonna get a travel call. Lost count of the traveling calls by either team so far, but Orange Park has committed quite a few in that first half. Larson with Vincent. Vincent, he got hit. Got popped in the face, and that's going to be Larson's second personal foul. With the offensive foul there, that hand brushing Vincent away ended up smacking him in the face. Raiders will go back to full court pressure. Longmire and Mallory in the backcourt, and then they'll backpedal away. Donaldson from Reed. Got it. Ed White now in full-on pressure. Orange Park breaks through that. Longmire will run the offense with Larson. Mallory kicks it down. Larson in a double team. Dishes it to Blott. Blott waits patiently, gets it in. Quayshawn Blott has been dominant down low. Despite being double teamed, he's broken through that and scored. Jamal Wright dishes down to Maduro. Maduro will take a shot. No good, rebound, and the foul. And Longmire's got 4 fouls right now. That's not good for him, so he will take a seat. Anthony Ress will come in. Now he's got 2. Shot's no good. And Longmire looks a little dejected right now because he's got to sit on 4 fouls. But it's a 13-point lead for Orange Park, now cut to 12. Stay in pressure. Brown breaks it through. And we're going to get a travel. Another traveling violation for Orange Park. Coach Kernitsky didn't stomp that time, but he was scratching his head in disbelief and then takes a seat on the stool. Moving the ball around, and foul. Now Ressison starting to get in foul trouble here. That's 3 for him. Third team foul. Josiah Bell will check in here. Vincent rotates in and out. Gets a pass, 3, no. Rebounds, tipped out, goes over to Orange Park. Josiah Bell will now come in. He'll spell Mallory. Lead is 12. Almost got there, they did get it. Turn the ball over. Vincent with a great move to the hole. Cuts the lead to 10. They'll go back on the pressure. Blott gets it through. Back and forth, try to get across, avoid that 10-second. They do. And good move to the hole. Josiah Bell with a quick answer. Donaldson. Vincent almost got a handle on that. Pass bounces loose. Ball on the floor, they'll get it out, and right to an Orange Park defender. And a foul call. Let's see, let's get that. They're going to call. They're going to call the offensive foul. It's Ress's 4th. He's in trouble now. 4th team foul. He takes a seat. So that's Ress and Longmire that are both 4 fouls right now. Orange Park goes back to full court pressure. Commanders drive through, nothing. Grabs his own miss. Ashton Reed kicks it out, got a wide open 3, in and out. Rebound, nope. Orange Park gets the handle on it. Commanders have numbers, so Tim Smith will back off. Larson to Blott. Blott in traffic, big time traffic. Smith on the left side, trying to get a reset. Larson, front of the sideline. Blott, he'll take a shot. Long jumper, gets the roll. We'll call that 2. 41-27 now. Almost. Brown almost snatched that one away. Drives through, shot on the outside, can't get the roll. Brown has been commanding the boards like that tonight. Spin move. Dribbles in from the free throw line. Larson takes the 3. He's good. Okay, so we have a foul after the play. So the three-pointer is good. Josiah Bell commits his first personal foul of the night. It is the 15th foul, so Ed White will shoot the remainder of the quarter. Didn't quite see what the contact was, so hold on a second here. We have a conversation. Okay, so yeah, that foul was over the limit, so Ed White will shoot. The three-pointer was good. Coach Kernitsky getting an explanation as to what the call was. So the score right now reflects correctly, 44-27, with Tylico Maduro shooting 2. He makes the first one. Sean Martin now checks in. Second one's good, and Orange Park back on the move. They're still fighting that full court pressure. Ed White has been successful on the full court press tonight, forcing a couple turnovers that they've scored on. Looks like they'll continue to do it, forcing Orange Park to move quickly. Good move by Tim Smith, who gets it out to Martin. Martin with a shot off the backside of the rim. No good. Try it in, and we'll get a foul call. That's Maduro's first personal foul, first team foul by Ed White this quarter. Josiah Bell would go to the line. He'll shoot 2. Got that first one. Love it when it rips cord like that. 45-29 now. Second one's no good. Rebound, Ed White. Quick pass. Rotating around in the lane. No good. Martin competes for the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. That'll be Raider ball. Three-man pressure in the backcourt. Smith, Mallory. Break it through. Give and go. Smith pops up. Good. Orange Park answers with full court pressure. Then Ty Vincent breaks through. That's partially blocked. Martin will recover it. Ontario Mallory now driving through the traffic. Steps around. What the heck was that? That was a pretty wild move. Smith up front with Vincent. Vincent trying to be aggressive on defense. Can't do it. Bell down low. Got the roll. The lead is now 20, and a stoppage right there for a foul. Call a foul on Sean Martin. That's his first. And again, we're over the limit. Deshaun Simpson to the free throw line now. Ed White desperately needs points. Gets that first one. Rico Benoit checks in. He'll spell Josiah Bell. Simpson for a second one here. Cut the lead down to 18. Good shot. Orange Park's largest lead so far has been 20. Ed White has come as close as 6 so far in this game. Orange Park has led. Come around the pressure. Smith rotates into the lane, and then they'll kick back out. Martin tries to throw a screen. Kick it back up to Smith, who can't get there, and that ball's going to get turned over. And I think they're going to call the backcourt violation. So the Commanders will get the benefit of the turnover there and get back to work. They need Orange Park to have some empty possessions here. They want to try to come back in this game. 3-ball. Good shot. Ja'Cory Donaldson with a good 3. They needed that pretty desperately. Again, some empty possessions here by Ed White to close this gap. That's not going to help, though. Boom. Benoit with the 3. Orange Park back to work in the backcourt. Commanders break through. Ball's loose. Martin will haul it in. And it comes loose again. Vincent now gets a handle on it. Ball all over the place. Try to force the jump. Can't do it. Smith comes loose. Rico down court. Kicks back up to Mallory. Drives into the lane. Aggressive move. Rico on the outside. The left-hander almost drains another one. Martin gets on the rebound. He gets blocked. Another shot. Martin tries it again. The toilet bowl works. Another one. A layup for Orange Park. Excellent turnover and a timeout called. Raiders go out of control and then open up the lead now to 22. Benoit will take a full timeout here. 56-34, the Raiders go off. Rico Benoit comes into the game and starts draining threes. Some quick turnovers. And Orange Park has blown this wide open. 47.8 to go on the clock here in the third period. Just a quick recap right now. There are some Raiders in foul trouble right now. Anthony Ress and Xavier Longmire all have 4. They are on the bench right now. Dylan Larson and Tim Smith have a pair each. Sean Martin and Josiah Bell just recently in the book with 1. On the other side for Ed White, Deshaun Simpson, Ty Vincent, and Tyler Maduro are the only ones who have committed any personal fouls. Just 3 total fouls tonight for Ed White, despite the aggressive style. Commanders will get the ball here out of the timeout. Coach Krnitsky waving his hands. Focus, focus, telling his team. Definitely don't want to lose focus with a 22-point lead. Staying disciplined and aggressive. Almost got a hand on that one, did Rico. Quick passing by Ed White. 3-ball outside. Good shot. Ja'Cory Donaldson starting to heat up here. Great ball movement by the Commanders to get him open for that. Passing now through the press. Benoit, left-handed dribble. Loses the handle on it. That one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay down with Orange Park, 21.7. Boyd's 5-second violation there. That was getting close. Larson recovers. Takes it himself on the left hand. Just a hook, and he's got it. Dylan Larson, 58-37, waning seconds of the quarter. Commanders have got to move quickly. Try to get shot in the lane. That is blocked, no good. And the third quarter ends 58-37 right now. Orange Park with a big lead on Ed White. Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have that fourth quarter of action. I expect it to get entertaining as the Commanders try to pour it on. We'll be right back after this on SSB.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Fourth quarter of action here, 58-37 our score. The Raiders so far dominant against the Ed White Commanders. Ed White is still in it though, still playing hard. I'm surprised at how few fouls they've committed. This has been a relatively clean game from the foul standpoint. Another Donaldson, 3, no good. Going to have to rely on Ja'Cory Donaldson's 3-ball if they want to try to stay in this game. And again, going to have some empty possessions right now if they want to come back. Tipped, and that was almost a good one. Ty Vincent gets in on that, disrupt the play. Vincent's a senior. Larson comes in. Pass out to Longmire, who's in foul trouble. Brown in a double team. Dishes it off to Bell. They avoid that. Back to Bell, down low. Can't get the roll. Vincent moving quickly. Kicks it back out. Donaldson passes in the lane and get contact. Josiah Bell's second foul, first of the quarter for the team. Maduro will go to the line for 2. Good. You wouldn't mind reaching in my bag and get that other headset for him. We'll get that set up. We're going to get Coach Krunitsky right after the ball game. Like I said, he is a fast mover, so. Brown coming around that full court pressure with Longmire. They'll pass back and forth. Brown gets back over to Longmire. Good pass. Blott kicks it back out to Longmire. They'll rotate around. Brown with a quick move. Larson with the open three. Can't get it. Blott tries to get a rebound. Gets it dished out. Longmire recovers it. Another possession for the Raiders. Quick steal there, and then Ed White on their own. Ty Vincent with the layup, and that's good. 58-41 now. Ed White needs about 7 more of those just to stay alive. They'll stay in full court pressure, see if they can force a turnover. Longmire breaks through, kicks it out. Brown dribbles inside, loses a handle briefly, but then puts the layup in. Vincent. Ball's loose, tipped. Longmire. Brown on his own. He will. No! Larson tries to finish it off. No good. Do not see the look on Krunitsky's face there. He did not like that at all. 3 ball. No good. Trying to get a little bit of crowd action into it. Did not quite go according to plan. Larson. Over to Blott. Blott. Quick shot. Good. Quayshawn Blott. Drop dead accurate on that one. Vincent trying on a little alley-oop there into Raider defense. Blott forces the issue, and they're going to turn the ball over. Back in play. Brown dished it off and ended up on the sidelines. Good. Donaldson comes around and scores again. Brown thought about it, thinking about it, decides not to. Longmire grabs it. Larson, pull-up jumper. Can't get the roll. Blott grabs the rebound. I'm sorry, that's Bell that grabs the rebound. Over to Blott. Blott on the outside. Brown, open 3 look. Nope. Thought that was going to go. Ed White quickly moving. Vincent with a quick dish. Good step around. No good. Brown moving aggressively. Larson. Can't get the roll. Put back, no good. Rebound. Maduro hauls that in for Ed White. Ty Vincent now on the outside. Take a 3 from the wide wing. No good. Saves it, but then ends up stepping on the baseline. Some massive substitutions coming in here. So Martin, Ress, Mallory, Smith, and Benoit all check in. Under 4 minutes to play here. Gets a look. Martin gets it around. Good move. Benoit thought about a dunk himself, but just gently puts it in. 64-44 now. Pass out. Donaldson got another one. Ja'Cory Donaldson has had the hot hand for the Commanders tonight. He's been draining 3s all over the place. Lane, good. Anthony Ress with the gentle lay-in, but they're actually going to call that a charge. And that is Reff's 5th. He is out. The score remains 64-47. Ed White now dealing with full court pressure. Pass blocked. Longmire got a hand on it. He'll stay with it. He's got to be careful. He's in foul trouble. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball here. Coach wanted a timeout real quick. But they are going to turn the ball over to Orange Park on the possession arrow. Head coach Derek Scott over there for Ed White wanted a timeout and was not granted it. Orange Park trying to run the last 3 minutes off this clock here. They'll screen. Longmire over to Mallory. Mallory puts the ball on the court. Smith down to Martin. Martin trying to battle against two. Passes away. Tried to get that over to Benoit and was no dice. Ed White has been doing a pretty good job of collapsing on the big man down on the post. Quayshawn Blott has done a really good job of getting around that. Martin, slightly less experienced. Although Sean Martin is a senior. Left-handed dribble, comes around a double team. Vincent passes in, good. Simpson gets back into the scorebook after a brief drought. Back to full court pressure. And I think if that call is on Longmire, that is his fifth. Yep, and that is his fifth. So Longmire also out. Well, I guess they're going to say that is not on Longmire. Benoit over to Smith. Kick it out, Longmire, three ball, good. And at the 2-minute mark here, Coach Grunitzky will let some of the younger players get time in. Jamal Fouché on the court there. Good pass underneath, almost swatted by Martin, can't get it. Benoit brings it in, Mallory. Orange Park will slow things up now, approaching 90 seconds. Martin to Mallory. Mallory will take a shot. No good. Rebound Benoit. He'll put it back and score. And we have a stoppage of play here. Looks like we have another timeout. Orange Park will take a timeout here just to regroup, let the subs come in. 1:23 to go here, 69-49. Orange Park is led by as much as 22. So some of the players now in the game here, you got Nolan Cole, who's come in. Jaden Graham has also made an entrance. And we have Jayshawn Murphy also coming in for the first time. So some of Orange Park's juniors will get a few minutes on. 1:23 to go in the game. And we will have head coach Derek Grunitzky to talk about this right after the conclusion. Ball's in, ball's loose. Everybody running for it. Call the jump ball. Possession arrow over to White. So the Commanders retain. 1:19 to go. Huge deficit to come back from at this point, but I will give Ed White a lot of credit. They play really hard. Not a lot of quit in this team. Dribble drive, and got the foul. And the bucket. Call a foul on Jayshawn Murphy. That's his first. Third team foul for Orange Park. Ashton Reed will try to complete a three-point play here. And doesn't do it. That's a live ball. They are not aware of the fact that that is a live ball. Pass out and bounces it off the guy. They're going to call the foul there with the charge. Murphy will get his second personal.
Murphy, second personal.
1:02 to go for Ed White. Tries to float that in, no good. Stolen. Brought back in. Commanders will stay in full court pressure. Murphy will pass it around. Good pass and cut. And no call. Steal, and then we'll have a foul here. Or we have a timeout for an injured player. I think that might be stopping for a downed Raider. Did we get a technical foul here? So it looks like we have a technical foul they called on Coach Kernitzy. That's not something we had on the scorecard tonight. If you're playing Kernitsky bingo with us, I don't think we had technical foul on the bingo card. So, but it stops at 41 seconds, so we'll get some free throws for Ed White. And coach is giving them the business over there, gonna get them coached up. So Orange Park has pretty much dominated this entire game, but I will give the Commanders a lot of credit. They have played really hard tonight. Looks like they're going to put Jamal Wright on the line here to shoot technicals. And he's got 2 shots. First one's good. Cuts it down to 17. No good on the second. Ed White will retain possession here and try to slice into the lead a little bit. Down on the floor. Open shot, no good, front of the rim. Orange Park on the drive, he'll take it himself. Layup too strong, put back, good though. 71-52. Might be the final possession here for Ed White, but they do capitalize. Get points on the board. And ball's loose, but Orange Park recovers it. Murphy will get fouled. Fouls on Jamal Wright. That's his first. By my count here, Ed White has committed 4 fouls the entire game. First one's good for Jayshawn Murphy. Coach Kernitsky yelling no foul at this point. Second one's good. 73-54 now. Last couple of seconds here. Last possession for Ed White. Throws up a 3-ball just because, and that's going to do it. Orange Park wins it 73-54. We're going to get head coach Derek Kernitsky here in just a second. Right over here for me. All right, Coach. Well,
Oh, here we go.
I know we got you on camera this time around. So, pretty dominant performance by you guys tonight. How do you guys think? What can you take away from this
We
tonight?
got to get better on defense. I mean, we could score points. We got lapses on defense we need to get better at.
A couple of traveling violations too. Maybe time to go back to some fundamentals for a second. Got the happy feet.
Sloppy.
Yeah.
You know, just a sloppy game. Man, listen, I'm complaining. We scored 73 points. But
Yeah.
I just know down the road we got to play better defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Quayshawn Blott did really good down to the low post tonight. Really take advantage of the bodies right there because he was fighting through double teams all night too.
I tell the team we got the best big in the city.
Yes.
I haven't seen another big that good. So we talk about it all the time. Quay needs to get involved.
Yeah,
You know, our first 5 shots, he should take 4 of them.
Yeah, a little bit of foul trouble this game too. You had
Yeah.
Longmire and a couple of early foul trouble
Rest
too.
fouled out.
Yeah, so some things you maybe kind of address a little aggression here. Maybe not too hard, but
No, I don't want. We got depth.
Yeah.
So I don't worry about foul trouble. Really, I mean, and with the new rules where
Yeah.
it turns over after the quarter, I'm like, as long as Quayshawn ain't in foul trouble, as long as our bigs ain't in foul trouble, we okay.
Absolutely. Coach Derek Kernitsky, it's always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Oh,
we'll see you
man.
one more time throughout the season, and maybe
I
we'll
hope more.
maybe sneak in post too. So
That'd be
the
nice.
district tournament would be nice, right?
You guys are doing a great job for local high school basketball, and we love it. We
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much,
Thank
and to you and Destiny as well. We love our relationship with you guys. Y'all are great. Head coach Derek Kernitsky from Orange Park, always a pleasure. Fellow Seminole, although we're hurting right now.
No, we just got Gus Malzahn.
Yeah, you see, you know what? Maybe so you're saying there's a chance. And we got a good basketball season coming up too, so thanks, Coach. I appreciate it tonight. Well, that's going to do it from the Raider Dome this evening. Again, Orange Park with a dominant performance, 73-54. There's the camera. To bounce around a little bit with a very animated Derek Kernitsky. For all of our team up there, Garrett and Aaron doing a great job on the camera work, Courtney directing traffic. What a great night. We're going to see you guys again on Thursday night. We go to the Nest for the first time this season. Fleming Island will take on the Bradford Tornadoes in another early season matchup. For BP and the rest of the SSB crew, visit us on the web, please, ssbjacks.com. Smash that subscribe button on YouTube and keep that traffic going, and see us on social media. We'll see you next time from Hoops on SSB. So long, everyone.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster.